broadcasting across the U.S. and around the world. Good morning, radio friends. I'm your host, Vern Sherd, and welcome to another edition of the Retro Oldies Brunch, the show that takes a nostalgic look back at music history. This week, we'll be revisiting some 80s nostalgia as we take you on a trip back in time to visit the year that was 1982. We'll include anecdotes about the songs and artists and relive the year through music and news and entertainment briefs. During the showcase, as always, we will have our three-of-a-kind music trivia segment. We'll feature a forgotten 1982 hit from our radio vault, and we'll also have a long-distance dedication from one of our listeners. This week's showcase features the solo debut of the former lead singer of a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame band, and a song named after an actress a band member was dating. We'll begin the showcase with the first Top 40 solo hit by Fleetwood Mac's lead guitarist and chief songwriter. This is Lindsey Buckingham with Trouble. We're up to the solo debut of the former lead singer of a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame band. The artist was initially sought out to be lead singer Tom Johnston's replacement when Johnston became ill during a 1975 national tour. The singer performed so well that he ended up joining the band full-time, leading Michael McDonald to eventually become the lead singer of the Doobie Brothers. The band eventually disbanded in 1981 and began a farewell tour. A year later, McDonald's solo debut landed his first Top 40 hit. Peaking at number 4, this is I Keep Forgettin'. Welcome back to the Retro Oldies Brunch. I'm Vern Sherd, and now it's time to take a look back at the year that was 1982. The U.S. government orders the breakup of the AT&T monopoly, commonly known as Ma Bell. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial is dedicated in Washington, D.C. The first issue of USA Today, the first national newspaper of the U.S., is published. And lead singer and saxophonist Rindy Ross and her band Quarterflash peak at number 3 with their biggest Top 40 hit. This is Harden My Heart. Now we're up to the song that was based on an actress that this band's keyboardist Steve Porcaro was dating. The West Side Story inspired music video featured dancer Cynthia Rhodes portraying the title character, 5 years before her appearance in Dirty Dancing. The actress who was the subject of the song was Rosanna Arquette, who 3 years later ended up starring in Desperately Seeking Susan with Madonna. Earning the Record of the Year Grammy, this is Rosanna by Toto. And now it's time for our long-distance dedication. Michelle from the state of Maryland emails us. Dear Vern, this is Michelle from Maryland. I would like to send a long-distance dedication to my father Ed, who passed away 3 years ago in October of 2021. He died very suddenly and no one had a chance to say goodbye. Dad enjoyed listening to country and bluegrass music, and I have memories of going with him and my mom to the Albert Music Hall in Waretown, New Jersey. The funeral home chose the melody of John Denver's Annie's song to play in the background of my dad's virtual tribute wall. It was more the melody of the song than the lyrics that reminds me of Dad. However, the beginning lyrics, "You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain," bring back memories of camping and hiking trips that we did together as a family, including hiking in the Sierra Nevada mountains in the pouring rain. Now whenever I hear Annie's song, I stop whatever I am doing and think of Dad. Vern, will you please play Annie's song in memory of my dad Ed from his daughter Michelle? With thanks and love, Michelle. Michelle, thank you for your email and for sharing your tribute to your dad with the listeners. Here is your long-distance dedication. Welcome back to the Retro Oldies Brunch. I'm Vern Sherd, and now it's time for another look back at the year that was 1982. Theatergoers go to see E.T. and Rocky III. 60 Minutes in Dallas were the top TV shows. Actor-comedian John Belushi dies at age 33, and actress-turned-princess Grace Kelly dies at the age of 52. And number one this week in 1982 is a song that was originally meant to be about an interracial couple, but the record company persuaded the artist to make the male character a white football player instead. This little ditty ended up being the biggest hit of this Rock and Roll Hall of Famer's career. In 1982, he was known as John Cougar. This is Jack and Diane. That was Jackson Browne, and that concludes this week's Retro Oldies Brunch. The year that was 1982. Be sure to connect with DJ Greyhound Radio on LinkedIn to receive our monthly program schedule. And also be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, DJ Greyhound Radio, so that you can get audio clips of previous shows. We'll be back next month with another showcase of the year that was. Until next time, radio friends, this is Vern Sherd saying, don't be afraid to aim high with your goals. Even if you come up short, you'll still end up at a better place. You're listening to DJ Greyhound Radio. Playing the hits of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.